Welcome to the Glen Ray Gymnasium, home of the Warriors, who tonight play host to the Shelbyville Golden Bears, undefeated Shelbyville Golden Bears, 3-0 on the year. It's a tough test for the Warriors, but they're up to it. I'm Jayden Collins, along my side, Connor Bishop, and we got a great game on hand for you tonight. Now, Shelbyville off to their best start since 2017. What can the Warriors do to silence their momentum?
Absolutely. Whiteland Warriors coming off a big win last night. It's 2 games in 24 hours for Whiteland and Shelbyville, but
Warriors trying to get out to a hot start like they did last night. Banwaite hands it off to Stubbe. Stubbe goes to work in the post, kicks back out to Banwaite. Banwaite, step back 3, top of the key. No good, off to the left.
I do like the confidence that the Warriors are showcasing out here just as soon as the tip-off is started. I mean, once they're on a roll, it's like a snowball effect. It just keeps going.
Caden Claxton with the ball. He averages 16 a game. Passes off to Brinkman. Brinkman's 3 is good. And we're drawing it even here in the first quarter of play.
They're not getting slowed up. This Shelbyville offense is just punching back.
Edwards, top of the key. No good, off front iron. Long rebound goes to Banwaite. Now McLaughlin, pump fakes, drives. He'll try his luck on the right side. Draws the foul, can't get the and one, but he will head to the line for 2 shots. McLaughlin at the line this season, 75%. He went 3 for 3 last night. And he's good again here. McLaughlin going into last night's game, only averaged 7 points a game this season. He bumped that up all the way to 13 as he goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line.
Absolutely.
The Warriors a very relaxed full court press. It worked well, and now they'll try to half court trap as Claxton's forced to throw it off of McLaughlin's foot to retain possession.
I think Shelbyville is showcasing, though, a nice sense of control even as they're being pressured by Warriors defense.
Claxton in the wing. Now to Brinkman, running point for the Golden Bears. Lambert, high post, almost stripped away by McLaughlin. Long two for Brinkman, and he gets that one to fall too. Ties the game up at 5. I believe they're going to count it at 3. I swear I saw his toe on the line there.
I don't know. I saw he hit a hesitation there on a Cole. Off the backboard in.
So 2 for 2 from 3 is Luke Brinkman tonight. As Stubbe has it in the wing. And the Warriors trail for the first time this evening. McLaughlin drives the baseline. Nice spin move. Draws a foul again. He'll head to the line for the second time tonight already. Here with 5:34 left to go in the first quarter of play.
McLaughlin, I think some could argue that he definitely leads this offense, not only with his position, but with his passing and also his no fear almost mentality of just driving to the rim, and no matter who's in front of him, he'll get there.
No good on that try for McLaughlin. And he's now 3 for 4 on the night, matching the season average. Nicholson tries to split a double, passes out to Claxton. Now Brinkman wide open in the opposite corner. And he's now 2 for 3 from 3. Banwait pushes the tempo. Now Stubbe in the low post. Stubbe tries to get it to fall, follows up on the rebound putback. And Gavin Stubbe gets on the score sheet.
Stubbe just shows his persistence again and again every night.
So the Warriors take the lead back. As Edwards gets a steal on the half-court trap. Edwards driving in with the right. Tough finish. Now Claxton runs the floor. Cole gets a steal after the ball is poked loose.
Just another turnover for the Shelbyville offense. Hopefully they can get it fixed soon.
Edwards kicks out. Stubbe wide open in the corner. He gets the 3, and the Warriors have seized a lot of momentum here. 13-6. They force Shelbyville to call a timeout. We'll take a break along with them on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
Brought to you by Taylor's Farm Market, a proud sponsor of Whiteland Warrior Basketball on WBSN. From tomatoes to blackberries to zucchini and more, Taylor's Farm Market has been supplying fresh fruits and produce to families for over 50 years. They work tirelessly to be able to provide for the local community for when the fall and winter come. Located at 2434 East 750 North, stop by for the very best deals on quality produce. Taylor's Farm Market, a proud supporter of WBSN.
Welcome back to the Glen Ray Gymnasium, where an 8-0 scoring run for the Warriors just forced the Shelbyville timeout here midway through the first quarter. Shelbyville with possession. Brinkman will bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Badgley. Now Claxton in the wing.
I think one of the best things this Warriors defense is showing is that they can be almost seemingly everywhere at the same time, and they've shown that tonight definitely. Sometimes it can be hard, but right there, just again, them being everywhere all at the same time.
Badgley loses his handle, passes it off to Lambert, who is blocked by a Cole. Now in the corner, Badgley, no good. Long rebound goes to Edwards.
The Shelbyville team is almost showing a sense of pressure. Like they're trying to get the ball off again and again. They need to slow down their pace.
Sense of urgency, if you will, as McLaughlin with the underhand on the right side gets 2. Brinkman in the corner, trapped. Gets it out to Claxton at the point. Back to Brinkman, directs traffic, passes back to Claxton. Claxton gets a pick from Nicholson. Shelbyville slowing it down, looking for an open shot. Brinkman in the corner, double team. Passes out, cross key to Badgley, whose 3 is blocked by McLaughlin. Banwait on the fast break to McLaughlin, and McLaughlin with the follow.
Absolutely beautiful defense on that Warriors side right there.
And turning it to offense just like that. The pressure has been on.
It almost seems as if the Shelbyville team has had the ball more offensively, yet the Warriors have more points.
The Warriors now on a 12-point scoring run. Brinkman to Badgley. Nicholson at the stripe. Stripped away by Edwards. Another steal for the Warriors. Banwait, quick in transition. Steps back to the elbow. Passes off to Edwards. And just like that, the fast break is halted.
as a defense here, the Shelbyville team is trying to really slow it down and control their game, play their game.
Stubbe goes in left side. It's tipped out of bounds by Claxton. They'll say it went off Stubbe, and Shelbyville will take over the first turnover of the night for the Whiteland Warriors. Brinkman all the way to Lambert. Now back to Claxton, top of the key. Lambert trying to post up on Nicole. He was blocked once before. Pump fakes and follows with the 2. And that ends the 12-0 scoring run for the Warriors.
Hopefully they can bounce off that point and can keep continuing those points going.
Banwait, top of the key, driving with the left. Up and under, no good. And they'll say it's tipped out by Nicole. And Nicole will check out now in favor for Gillespie.
Gillespie's a solid player for this Warriors team. I mean, plays just like a starter, and the team has a lot of trust in him, a lot of faith in him. And especially defensively, both sides of the ball, defense, offense, he's just ready to attack.
Yeah, listed as a 6-man, but 5th on the team in scoring with 6.3 a game. As Wyatt McLaughlin's called for the reach-in foul on Martin Nicholson. Claxton. 3 is blocked by Gillespie.
Another block.
That's the second 3 that has been blocked. One by McLaughlin, one by Gillespie. Now McLaughlin driving in, underhand layup, draws a foul. He'll head to the line already for the 3rd time tonight.
That's just got to be so demoralizing for a defense. I mean, guy keeps driving in, you stop him, but hey, he's on the line again, shooting for 2.
McLaughlin no good, now 3 for 5 on the night from the line. Again, last night McLaughlin with 31 points. That was on 81% field goal shooting, 67% from 3, and perfect at the charity stripe as he's now 4 for 6. Brinkman, top of the key, off to Claxton. Now Lambert gets loose down low, loses handle, and Gillespie strips it away. And now McLaughlin loses handle at midcourt off a faulty pass from Gillespie, and Shelbyville will take over near the timeline.
I cannot tell if this is Shelbyville versus Whiteland or Shelbyville versus turnovers. I mean, the turnovers that they're facing in this game is just, in the first quarter, just unbelievable.
Cohen Myers seeing his first minutes. Passes off to Nicholson at the elbow. Nicholson's spin move on Stubbe. Gets the 2 and 1.
That was a great move by Mar Nicholson.
That's going to draw the lead within 10. And now Nicholson will go to the line for 1. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Nicholson no good off the front of the rim. And it goes out of bounds off of Myers. And that's actually a foul on Cohen Myers, and that's the 5th foul of the quarter. With the new rules, the Warriors will go to the line for 2 shots. Edwards will do the shooting.
Edwards is not playing guard, but I mean, he shoots just like any other good high percentage shooter from the line.
Ethan Edwards at the line this season. He is 6 for 7 now with that miss. Tried to hold off on bringing that up until after his free throw attempt, obviously, but doesn't matter much now as Lambert down low in the post. Passes off to Claxton. Loose ball. And it's out of bounds off of Stubbe. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Warriors lead 19-10.
This whole quarter of play, I mean, the Warriors have been down their throats defensively, just always poking that ball free, always trying to get an opportunity there.
Long inbound goes to Myers. Now Claxton Guarded loosely by Banwait. Claxton drives with the right, and he's fouled by Banwait. He'll head to the line for 2 shots with 19 seconds to go. Claxton good on that try. 80% from the stripe so far this year through 3 games. Two for 2 there. McLaughlin bringing the ball up the floor, holding for what should be the last possession of the first quarter. Just over 10 seconds now. Banwait with it.
Everyone on the floor right now is a solid shooter.
Back to McLaughlin. 3-2 zone for Shelbyville. Edwards pops it from long range. No good. Gillespie with the rebound. And now full court heave from Claxton doesn't go. And the Warriors will end the first quarter with a 7-point lead over the Shelbyville Golden Bears. More basketball when you return on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
It can leave your house with roof, gutter, or siding damage. But when the storm passes, Rees Restoration is there to give you peace of mind. With quick response times, you can expect a trained professional to be on site within 24 to 48 hours after the call.
Call 463-220-4080 to get your free estimate today.
Rees Restoration. Let us show you the way.
Welcome back to the Glen Ray Gymnasium, where the Warriors lead the Shelbyville Golden Bears 19-12 here at the start of the second quarter. Connor, what do you really see there in that first quarter that stuck out to you?
I see the ball on the floor almost every single time Shelbyville has gotten the ball. I mean, not only is this Shelbyville's fault, it's the Warriors' persistence, the Warriors' tenacity at this ball, trying to turn it over, trying to get it in their own hand. They've had many, many points come off of that, off of these turnovers and into the basket.
So the Warriors back out on the floor. Shelbyville taking a little more time to talk it over, as there's a lot of things in that first quarter that they do not like to see happening.
After all, they only are down by 7, so they got time and they have points to get back. But hopefully they can fix that soon.
So Brinkman will inbound for Shelbyville to start the second quarter. Brinkman playing hot potato with Claxton. Takes a pick from Nicholson. Pass it off to Myers, now back to Brinkman. Claxton with an open shot from the wing. No good, can't get it to fall in off back iron. Rebound goes to Gillespie. Banwait directing traffic, passes off. Now gets it back at the top of the key. Now Edwards. Edwards at the logo. Off to Banwait. Gets a screen from Coons, now passes off. Gillespie in the corner. Down low, Dane Coons up with the right and in.
Obviously, there's a height disadvantage on that shot, but he just doesn't care. He drives it in easily.
Brinkman trapped at half court, and he's forced to call a timeout. Like you said, that tenacious defense for the Whiteland Warriors forces Shelbyville to call a timeout. What adjustments do you see Shelbyville making there to try and get past that?
Look, all I see from this team right now is frustration. I mean, they're tired a little bit. I'm sure I've not seen a whole lot of substitution, maybe just a little bit. But I think what they can do is I think they need to move the ball out of their hands a little bit more. I'm seeing they're kind of going a little slow up the court here and, holding on to the ball a little too long there. I think they just need to pass it, get out of their hands a little bit more, get, other players with the ball. I think that'll be an easy fix for them.
Yeah, and for the Warriors, no signs of struggling on offense so far, especially with their 4 players averaging double figures. However, for Shelbyville, they have 2 players in double figures, haven't gotten into a rhythm yet.
Nope, absolutely not.
So Brinkman to inbound again. Brinkman in the wing, guarded by Coons. Warriors man on man here. Brinkman drives with the right. Can't get the tough finish. Rebound goes to Coons. Banwait now up the floor. Gillespie in the wing. Banwait top of the key, thought about it, now passes off. Coons down low again. Out to Banwait, 3 from the top. No good, rebound put back by Edwards is.
A lot of the things we're not talking about is the rebounds. I mean, I don't know the exact number, but the rebounding that the Warriors defense has had, not only defense and offense, it outnumbers Shelbyville by a large margin.
Shelbyville victim to the half-court trap again, but Nicholson with the block on Banwait. Edwards gets the rebound, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. So Edwards at the line this season, now 6 for 7. Good again. Edwards 1 for 2 on the night as a Cole checks in for Stubbe. McLaughlin also in for Banwait.
This Warriors team, I think, it just looks like they can filter players in and out, and their style, their game just doesn't change at all.
Edwards 2 for 2 on that trip. Warriors applying some pressure once again here in the backcourt. Brinkman, guarded by both Coons and Edwards, evades the 2 defenders, gets it off to Myers, and now down low it's Sheen. Seeing his first minutes tonight, he gets to go above his scoring average on the year at 1.7. A Cole now in the corner for the Warriors. Gillespie, top of the key. Edwards from way downtown, no good off front iron, left that one short. Now Brinkman in the wing, back to Nicholson. Claxton thought about it, now drives in on Coons, and he's fouled. And Claxton will head to the line now.
Edwards is a valuable player. I mean, he's a great shooter, great just scorer in general, but I think he needs to slow down just a little bit, maybe pass the ball a bit, maybe get a little closer to the rim. He's been taking some deep threes here.
Yeah, I think Edwards' game plan is I'm going to take a heat check before I thaw out, you know?
Yeah.
Claxton good on that try. And now McLaughlin will slow the tempo down for the Warriors. Gillespie top of the key, now Edwards. McLaughlin in the corner. Down low to a Cole, back out to McLaughlin. Pass inside to a Cole is tipped. And it's stolen by Sheen. Claxton. Now Brinkman in the wing. Back out to Claxton. He shuffles it to Myers, and down low, Nicholson is blocked by Gillespie.
It's a hard fall there.
McLaughlin looking for work. Now a Cole. Down low to Coons. Coons. His 3 is good. Warriors up by 12 now.
Using that back and forth ball movement. Just use it to their advantage, get that easy bucket.
Nicholson top of the key, out to Claxton. Claxton pump fakes. Now doubled. Nicholson wide open at the elbow. And Cole thought he had a block, but that will be a foul. And Nicholson will head to the line again.
Yeah, one of these big drawbacks with the Warriors using this trap that they're using is there's always going to be one man wide open, and on that one, Nicholson was up there.
Nicholson 0 for 1 on the night from the charity stripe, 54% on the season. And he's good there. And we mentioned before, he transferred from Franklin Central, where he spent his freshman year, averaged around 2 points a game last season for the Flashes.
He's only a sophomore and he's a great leader on this Shelbyville team.
Now 2 for 3 on the night from the line. Banwait. Dish to Stubbe. Left it to the right. Now Brinkman tries his luck from 3. No good again. Myers this time. This one's blocked by a Cole. McLaughlin makes his way up the court. Banwait with the baseline drive. Now a Cole. Back to Banwait in the corner. No look pass. Can't do anything with it though.
Neither of his teams have been necessarily lights out from three-point range.
McLaughlin with a little bit of a concentration drop right there. as he couldn't field the pass from Banwait. No worries as the Warriors have a 10-point lead here in the second. Brinkman directs traffic. Pass off to Myers. And Myers struggles to handle a pass. Coons gets credited with the steal. Banwait in the wing for three. No good, just rims out. Rebound goes to Stubbe. Stubbe tries to put it back up. Loose ball in the paint. And it'll be a jump ball between Nicholson and Stubbe.
That's a shocker from Banwait. I mean, he usually hits those pretty accurately on that one, though, so hopefully he can get that fixed, checked out.
So we'll stay with the Warriors here. Long inbound to a Cole. Now Stubbe in the corner. McLaughlin in the post. Back out to McLaughlin at the wing now. The Warriors' ball movement has been on point so far, to say the least.
Absolutely. Seems they're slowing down just a little bit here, trying to figure some things out.
A Cole in the corner for three. Way long for a Cole. Myers to Nicholson in the post, guarded by a Cole. Back to Brinkman. Faulty pass, and that's going to end up in another tie-up, I believe. This one will stay with Shelbyville. After a foul-heavy first quarter, this has been a relatively clean second quarter. 2 fouls for the Warriors, 1 for Shelbyville. The Warriors were in the bonus at the end of the first quarter.
Man. When you have an offense that efficient, it's almost like you need to foul or slow them down.
Claxton, top of the key, now dribbles to the wing. Down low, Nicholson, guarded by Stubbe. Outside to Sheen. He hands off to Claxton, who's good for three. Claxton, once again, the leading scorer for the Golden Bears, averaging 16 a game. Banwait drives in, left side. Out to a Cole. He passes off to Edwards. Now Banwait wide open in the wing, passes it up. Tries to get it out to Stubbe. He'll go out of bounds off of Claxton. And the Warriors will retain possession. So Edwards to inbound for the Warriors. 1:47 left to go here in this first half of play. Edwards looking for an inbound option. Gets it to Banwait in the wing. Now back to Edwards in the corner. Stubbe from the wing for three. It's good.
Splash.
Gavin Stubbe with the hot hand these past few games. He had 17 against Plainfield, 9 last night. Last night shooting 50% from the field. And he gets the turnover there. As McLaughlin is tripped up. And the Warriors will inbound again with a 10-point lead.
The thing with this Warriors team is that every single person is a scorer. Maybe some more than less, but at the end of the day, if they need a bucket, they can pass it to anyone here, and they could get it.
Edwards, long two. Good again from Ethan Edwards. He had 15 last night, shooting 71% from the field, and he stays hot today. Nicholson driving with the right. Cole couldn't get to him. And Nicholson putting a little bit of bandage on the wound for Shelbyville here in the first half. McLaughlin drives in from the left side, and he's blocked. They'll say it was out on Shelbyville. It looked like Claxton, with his 5'9" stature, gets the block there. Edwards, long inbound to Stubbe. Under 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Banwait back to Edwards. And Edwards is going to hold for the final shot of the first half.
And if you're the Shelbyville defense, you have absolutely no idea what to do, who they're going to pass it to. I mean, everyone's a scorer here. Everyone's a playmaker.
Less than 20 seconds now. 15. Edwards to Banwait. Banwait to McLaughlin now. 5 seconds here. Kicks out to Banwait. 3 from the wing. No good. Off the back of the rim. Claxton will chuck it up from half court, and it's good.
Bang!
Jayden Claxton, the sophomore guard from half court. And Shelbyville seizes some momentum going into the locker rooms here as Whiteland has a 7-point lead. Let's take another look at that shot from Jayden Claxton. I mean, that was just, he chucked it up just out of pure instinct and banked it in.
I mean, that shot alone is great, but let's not forget about the fact that he had to hustle to get to that rebound, get to that board, and get away from that Whiteland defense and get it off in the last second.
Yeah, what a great shot to give Shelbyville a little bit of life going into the locker room, down 7. We're going to go ahead and take a break for halftime. More basketball when you return on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Welcome back to the Glen Ray Gymnasium, where the Whiteland Warriors lead by 7 coming out of the halftime break. 33-26 your score over the Shelbyville Golden Bears. Some first half scoring for you. For Shelbyville, Martin Nicholson and Luke Brinkman both with 6. Caden Claxton leads the Bears with 10. And Sheen and Lambert both with 2 apiece. For Whiteland, only 4 scores, but they come with volume. You got 8 for Wyatt McLaughlin, 5 for Dan Coons, 10 for Gavin Stubbe, and 9 for Ethan Edwards. So with that scoring, anything surprise you there in that first half?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me at least is how the Warriors only have 4 scores. Like you said, they come, with a lot of points to them, but at the same time, only 4 scores with as much substitution as they're doing. They're kind of building off each other, kind of like Lego blocks. It's only 4 scores is very surprising to me.
Well, for Shelbyville, what surprised me, Caden Claxton didn't seem to be much of a factor, but 10 points there in that first half, especially 3 of those coming with the buzzer beater that took Shelbyville into the locker room with a lot of momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was just like almost smooth as butter, just the way that shot went in, like he almost knew it was going in.
So both teams back out on the floor. The Warriors will start with possession here in the second half, leading by 7. Starters back out on the floor for Whiteland. Whiteland and Shelbyville, matter of fact. Stubbe down low. Feed from McCole, and Stubbe follows with the left.
Powers through that defense. It'll be interesting to see if the Warriors will do that kind of sandwich trap technique they do.
And a travel there for Caden Claxton, one of his few flaws so far this evening.
Not the way Shelbyville wants to start out here.
McLaughlin, top of the key. Pass off to Banwait, now back to McLaughlin. Edwards open in the corner. Now with Cole. Back to McLaughlin. Quick jump pass to Stubbe. Banwait, pass off to Edwards. Edwards at the top of the key. Every single player has gotten a touch so far on this possession for Whiteland.
Honestly impressive, just this passing, the patience on this team.
McLaughlin, baseline floaters, good for 2.
Rolls it right in, just like milk.
McLaughlin now over 10 for the second straight game. Nicholson drives in, floater falls short. No good again for Nicholson. Rebound Banwait. Banwait to a Cole. He's going to try his luck from 3. No good. Long once again. And there's an on-the-floor foul. This one goes on Nicholson. Loose ball foul. And the Warriors will retain possession.
Like we were talking about earlier before the half, I mean, the rebounding is a big contributor to why the Warriors are winning this game.
Banwait to Edwards in the corner for 3. No good. Rolling off front iron. Now Brinkman over to Claxton. Gets a Cole to jump on the pump fake, but can't follow with the layup. It goes out of bounds. Shelbyville will keep it.
Cole's been, if you've been paying attention, jumping almost every single pump fake that's been thrown at him. I don't know if that's a sign of him being ready or a sign of him being a little antsy.
Yeah, I think he's antsy to get some block numbers. As Lambert drives in on Nicole. Nicole jumping for that pump fake again. And Lambert gets the 2 to go, his 4th point of the game. Banwait top of the key, pass off to Edwards. Now McLaughlin over to Stubbe in the corner. He leaves that one short. Fast break opportunity for Shelbyville. And Brinkman's going to jump stop, shoot a 2-pointer. Now back out to Brinkman as he misses that. Claxton out to Badgley. Badgley for 3. He gets it to fall.
Great job capitalizing on that play, showing persistency there.
And the deficit for Shelbyville is cut to 6 here. Stubbe to Edwards, down low, a Cole. with the right. Tries to put it up. They'll say he traveled. So Shelbyville takes over with a little momentum here, trying to make things interesting in the third quarter.
Only down by 6 here. I think this is a perfect opportunity for them to attack and just really come out of nowhere.
Ball stripped by Edwards. Edwards on the fast break, leaves it short. Nicholson the rebound. Nicholson runs the floor. Fast break for Shelbyville. Claxton settles it in the wing. Claxton to Lambert.
Screened his own player there.
Claxton now to Badgley in the opposite corner. Badgley takes it from the wing. Passes off to Claxton. Claxton, handoff to Nicholson. Warriors playing man here. Lambert down low against Nicole again. A matchup that favors Lambert. However, there's a little bit of a charge there. I think they call it on Lambert, which is an interesting call. And you can see Coach John Hartnett Jr. for Shelbyville a little upset with that one.
Yeah, not only the coach, but I mean the student section, the fans, the team, not happy with that call at all.
So Banway brings it up the floor, up 6. Warriors catching the break there as Nicholson blocks McLaughlin on the floater. Now Cole gets the steal. Cole puts it up for 2.
Not paying attention there, didn't even see him come out of nowhere.
A wild sequence at the left end of the floor. Claxton now driving. And they're going to call a push on Banway. First foul for the Warriors this half.
Seems as if the foul has been slowing down here as the game continues on. Once again.
Lambert, bad pass. Banway, fast break, follows with the left. And just like that, the Warriors are up 10 again. Warriors going back to that half-court trap.
Sandwiched.
Nicholson finds a way to beat it, and he's fouled by Stubbe on the floor.
See if they can capitalize on this play here. Hopefully get them rolling a little bit.
Both teams with 2 fouls in the quarter. Brinkman to inbound. Gets it to Badgley, guarded closely by Edwards. Badgley now at top of the key. Over to Claxton in the wing. Claxton, wraparound pass. Down low to Nicholson. He can't finish the layup. Gets the rebound putback, however. And the lead is cut to 8.
It's just what they want to see at Amar Nicholson. I mean, like I said, only a sophomore, and he's just acting like a veteran on this team.
McLaughlin at the elbow. Out to Banway. Banway, jumper from the charity stripe, gets it to fall. Edwards with the full court pressure again for Whiteland. Claxton finds a way to beat it. Now Lambert with the baseline drive, and his pass is stolen by McLaughlin. McLaughlin running the floor, 1-on-4 on the fast break. Dumps it out to Edwards, and Edwards will settle it at the top of the key. Now Banway, he'll shoot a corner 3, no good, too long.
Right off the front of the rim there. Seems as if Shelbyville's offense, every pass they take is like a 50-50 chance of it being stolen by the Warriors.
Claxton, trapped in the wing. Gets it out, Badgley, long 3. About 24 feet right there. However, no good. Rebound goes to Stubbe. Stubbe, nice spin move in the deep wing. Banway, baseline drive, and Banway's forced to kick out. Edwards thought about it from 25. Outlet pass to Banway gets tipped away. It's a jump ball, and Shelbyville will take it this time.
Physical play there on the court. Literally on the court.
It was a Cole and Nicholson, the 2 tallest players on the court, with the tie-up. So Shelbyville will take over, trailing by 10, less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Nicholson, feed down low to Sheen. Sheen can't finish, and it's gathered by Gillespie. Gillespie had 5 rebounds last night.
Fade away.
Fade away, no good. And another foul here. This will be called on Gillespie on the loose ball.
We might be seeing some sloppy or, I don't know, just unhigh quality just basketball from Shelbyville here, but what we're not seeing is lazy basketball. We're not seeing just, not trying, tired basketball. They're all trying every single drive.
Sheen to Brinkman. Top of the key three, no good. Now Badgley gathers it and puts it back up with the fadeaway. Banwait up the floor again for the Warriors. Gillespie at the logo. Directs traffic, passes off to Banwait.
Banwait looking for an opportunity here. Interesting to see what he does.
35 seconds left here in the quarter. I believe the Warriors are holding for the last shot. They tried this at the end of the first half, and it resulted in a Caden Claxton buzzer beater for Shelbyville. We'll see if it works out for them this time. Some half-court pressure, and Kanganee's forced to call timeout with 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break along with them. The final 15 seconds of the third coming at you after this break on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
And my favorite thing when I was a professional football player was Indiana. The Hoosier State always made me feel like family. That's why I trust Indiana's hometown mortgage lender, Bailey & Wood. This family-owned company not only gives back to the communities they serve, but also with their 5-star customer service, they can close on your dream home in days, not weeks. So remember, Indiana, you can always get your mortgages at a snap with Bailey & Wood.
Hey Jeff, how does this look?
Not bad, bud, but let's stick to mortgages.
Welcome back to the Glen Ray Gymnasium. Final 15 seconds of the third quarter of play, getting ready to go here. As the Warriors have possession, they were forced to call a timeout after Shelbyville upped the half-court pressure. Now Banway has it, 15 to go. To Stubbe. Top of the key. Stubbe trying to go to work on Brinkman. Can't capitalize on the floater. And the rebound will go to Shelbyville. So 3 seconds. Claxton already hit a buzzer beater to go into halftime. We'll see if they try to feed him here. You got Banwait marking him. Nicholson inbound to Brinkman. 2 seconds now. Brinkman's going to have to chuck it up from 30 feet, and he gets that one to fall. 2 buzzer beaters for Shelbyville, keeping their dreams of winning this game alive.
Man. Are we listening to DJ Khaled right now? Because that was another one.
We'll take another look at this one. I mean, it was great feed to Nicholson. And I think McLaughlin was just relaxed there, trying not to foul. And he gave him all the way up to about 30 feet from the basket where he was able to knock it down. So we're going to go ahead and take a break going into the fourth quarter of play now here on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
Brought to you by Taylor's Farm Market, a proud sponsor of Whiteland Warrior Basketball on WBSN. From tomatoes to blackberries to zucchini and more, Taylor's Farm Market has been supplying fresh fruits and produce to families for over 50 years. They work tirelessly to be able to provide for the local community for when the fall and winter come. Located at 2434 East 750 North, stop by for the very best deals on quality produce. Taylor's Farm Market, a proud supporter of WBSN.
Welcome back to the Glen Ray Gymnasium, where the Warriors lead by 5 here. Their slimmest lead, I believe, of the second half of play after a huge Luke Brinkman buzzer beater to go into the fourth quarter for Shelbyville.
And absolutely, I mean, a lot of people might just say, oh, that's just crazy, 2 buzzer beaters. But at the same time, you got to think, the sixes of 38 is 15%. I mean, 15% of their points have come from buzzer beaters. Whiteland has got to stay on them within the last few seconds of each quarter.
Yeah, you had Claxton before the half and then Brinkman now before the fourth quarter. As Banwait takes the ball out for the Warriors. Warriors trying to answer. Edwards now to Banwait. To McLaughlin inside Coons. Coons, pivot, spin move, no good. Gathered by Claxton. Brinkman to Nicholson, and Banwait tried to poke it away, but he's called for a reach. You can tell Banwait was not happy with that. He thought he could get the ball out quicker. Just a little late, though.
A little too physical on that.
Brinkman, top of the key. Looking for a passing lane, dumps it off to Nicholson. Step back, two-point jumper, it's good from Caden Claxton. And talk about shot creator. He has been on fire tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, earlier in the game, they were chanting air ball whenever he got the ball. Now it's dead silent when he has the ball.
Yeah, he is anchoring the Shelbyville offensive attack. Banwait off the screen, and they'll call an illegal screen on 1-4 Wyatt McLaughlin. So just like that, Shelbyville crawling back into this game, trailing by 3 with the ball. And now there's some discourse between both benches here. And it looks like timeout will be on the floor for the Warriors. So we're going to go ahead and take a break here. And more basketball when you return on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
Brought to you by Taylor's Farm Market, a proud sponsor of Whiteland Warrior Basketball on WBSN. From tomatoes to blackberries to zucchini and more, Taylor's Farm Market has been supplying fresh fruits and produce to families for over 50 years. They work tirelessly to be able to provide for the local community for when the fall and winter come. Located at 2434 East 750 North, stop by for the very best deals on quality produce. Taylor's Farm Market, a proud supporter of WBSN.
Welcome back to the Glen Ray Gymnasium. We're not quite sure what happened there in that last sequence. I think Kangany might have tried to substitute, but the refs wouldn't let him without a timeout being called. As Claxton's at the top of the key now, Shelby will with the ball and a chance to tie. Brinkman driving, loose ball now. Brinkman able to regather it. Claxton for 3, that one's short. Nicholson can't handle the rebound. And the Warriors take over, really in need to stretch this lead.
Yeah, Claxton, he's one of the younger guys, but he definitely is one of the captains of these teams, you know, crunching these numbers away. So hopefully he can continue this role he's on.
Edwards, top of the key, pass off to Gillespie. Gillespie thought about it from way downtown. However, passes it up, now dribbles around the arc. Banwait to McLaughlin. Banwait from deep, and he gets a 3 to go. Jazz Banwait, a much-needed spark for this Warriors offense.
As a defense, you just cannot let that guy get that open. We'll take those all day.
Brinkman trying to beat the half-court trap. Gets it to Nicholson. Warriors back off. Claxton now deep for a rebuttal. No good off back iron. Rebound goes to Gillespie.
Awkward landing by Mar Nicholson.
Yeah, Nicholson's hurt, holding that lower back there. Warriors trying to take advantage of a 5-on-4. And Stubbe gets the bucket and one. As Claxton goes to the floor. Called with a blocking foul.
He eats those all day like tacos, I mean. Anytime he's there, he'll take those.
So Stubbe now goes to the line. I won't bring up his percentage until after he's done with these free throws.
Probably the best idea.
as he's good. 10 for 10 on the year for Gavin Stubbe. I'm going to try to say that as low as possible.
Maybe once will do.
Nicholson. Now Brinkman, now Claxton. Claxton, baseline drive, tries to wrap around the pass, and he's pushed out of bounds by McLaughlin, is what they'll say. And that's Whiteland's third foul. Just under 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Inbound goes to Sheen. Claxton loses his dribble, gathered by Brinkman. Brinkman guarded by McLaughlin. Brinkman drives in with the right. And it's blocked by Gillespie, goes out of bounds, and Whiteland takes over. A huge play from Spencer Gillespie.
They're fired up. I mean, Gillespie has a big old wingspan, probably stretches all the way to State's touching us.
And now Whiteland with an opportunity to stretch the lead back out to double digits. Edwards. Now Banwait wide open in the wing for three. No good. Too much on it.
It's a surprise there. Usually he makes those.
Nicholson down low. Gets the pump fake. Great body control in the air as he gathers 2 points right there.
Good showcase of concentration on that one.
Gillespie to Banwait. Warriors have had great ball movement here in the front court. Gillespie dribbles around. Great screen by McLaughlin in the backcourt. Now McLaughlin trying to follow up, and he gets the rebound put back off Gillespie's miss.
These rebounds are just controlling the game.
Gillespie applying pressure again. Shelbyville easily gets around it. Claxton drives in with the right. No good, but he's fouled. And they'll get Gillespie for that one. I don't think Gillespie knows what he did wrong there.
No, I mean.
Claxton at the line again. No good that time. Shelbyville has struggled at the line this year. Claxton being the only player shooting over 60% from the charity stripe. Claxton goes 1 for 2 on that trip. Shelbyville takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout along with them. The final 3:50 coming at you after this break on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
It can leave your house with roof, gutter, or siding damage. But when the storm passes, Rees Restoration is there to give you peace of mind. With quick response times, you can expect a trained professional to be on site within 24 to 48 hours after the call.
Call 463-220-4080 to get your free estimate today.
Rees Restoration. Let us show you the way.
Welcome back to the Glen Ray Gymnasium here at Whiteland Community High School. Whiteland well in control of this one. All right, I really shouldn't say that here. 8-point lead. 3:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter of play against Shelbyville.
Hopefully they can get their shooting together. Shelbyville can, because, I mean, the shot percentage as of less than 5 seconds ago is 100%, but other than that, it's nothing going. Seems as if there's less than 5 seconds left. They could shoot it from Ohio and it would go in.
So Shelbyville applying some full court pressure here for the first time this evening. Banwait will try to beat it for the Warriors. Now Edwards forces his way across the timeline. Now McLaughlin will try to go to work. Pass to a Cole. Now Stubbe down low, out to Banwait. Banwait loses his dribble. It will stay with the Warriors after Claxton tipped it. Claxton trying to claim he didn't touch it.
Sometimes it's as if the basketball court turns into a trial, a courtroom.
Claxton pleading his case there. Banwait receives the lone inbound. Edwards now to Banwait in the wing. Gillespie top of the key. Now Stubbe. Everyone's had a touch here for the Warriors. Warriors milking the clock a little bit with the ball movement. And the clock is going to become a huge factor if Shelbyville wants to make a run. Banwait in the right corner. Now McLaughlin drives to the elbow. Dish to Stubbe, and Stubbe follows up to push the lead to double digits for the Warriors.
One of the reasons the clock is going by so fast because everyone's getting a hand on the ball. It's like, oh, you get a ball, you get a ball, you get a ball. Everyone's getting a pass there.
Claxton in the wing. Looking for an answer here. Myers down low. Nicholson spin move and the good follow.
It's an impressive move for someone that young of age.
McLaughlin now bringing the ball up the floor. Wide open lane to drive, and McLaughlin gets the 2 and 1. The Shelbyville defense parted like the Red Sea there, and Myers was forced to foul McLaughlin for a hope that he missed that one.
Oh man, and then you got one of the best free throw shooters on this Warriors team on the line after a made and one, or after an and one. It's just crazy.
McLaughlin no good. You know, we typically compliment the shooter after the attempt.
Yeah.
Claxton, long three is good. Jayden Claxton cutting it to single digits with some style. And now a foul on Shelbyville. I believe they're going to start intentionally fouling now to try and preserve some time and make sure Whiteland doesn't milk the clock like they've been doing the entire second half.
Those first couple minutes almost seemed like they were intentionally fouling the whole time. Foul after foul after foul.
So Shelbyville substituting late here. It's going to be Kyle Klaus coming in for Ethan Lambert. So perhaps some 3-and-D for Shelbyville right now, as Banwait beats a deep press and Claxton's forced to foul. That'll put the Warriors in the bonus, I believe. No, that will be Shelbyville's fourth foul. Never mind. Inbound goes to Banwait again, and they bring Kyle Clausen to strictly foul there.
Haven't seen Jazz on the line a lot tonight.
57% on the year for Jazz Banwait. Makes his first attempt. And goes 2 for 2 on that trip, and he will check out quickly for Dane Coons. No, pardon me, McLaughlin will check out for Coons. Nicholson now trying to run the floor. Minute 30 to go. Claxton from deep again. This one off to the left. And a fight down low for the loose ball. And the timeout's going to go to the Warriors there. Kangany clutch with the timeout call as Spencer Gillespie gathers the rebound. And 1:27 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break along with both teams. Basketball when you return on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
And my favorite thing when I was a professional football player was Indiana. The Hoosier State always made me feel like family. That's why I trust Indiana's hometown mortgage lender, Bailey & Wood. This family-owned company not only gives back to the communities they serve, but also with their 5-star customer service, they can close on your dream home in days, not weeks. So remember, Indiana, you can always get your mortgages at a snap with Bailey & Wood.
Hey Jeff, how does this look?
Not bad, bud, but let's stick to mortgages.
Welcome back to the Glen Ray Gymnasium here at Whiteland Community High School. Whiteland in the lead by 9 here against Shelbyville with 1:27 left to play. Shelbyville has started a full court press. What do they need to do? What do they need to pull off if they have any hope of winning this one?
I think a big thing, and this probably could have started way earlier, but the fly in their eye, as some might say, has been the rebounding that they have not been able to get. And it's not like there's a giant size disadvantage from Shelbyville to the Warriors, but it's just they haven't had as much rebounds as them, and Whiteland has had a lot of points come off of rebounds. So if they could fix that, I really do believe that they have a very slim opportunity to pull this off.
Banwaite's fouled in the backcourt, and he'll go to the line. 6th foul of the night here in this quarter.
Seems as if some of these Shelbyville starters have been playing like a flute. I mean, just all game, just in all the time. Not really a whole lot of substitution going on.
Banwaite, perfect in his last 3 tries from the line. Four for 4 on the last 2 trips. Stretches the lead to 11.
Shelbyville's had some very close shots. I mean, some of them just go in and out of the rim, just like a trombone or something. I mean, it just goes, just not able to fall in.
These analogies, Connor, how are you coming up with these?
Off the top of the dome.
Badgley with the 3 from the corner. Cuts the lead to 8 for the Warriors. And now Shelbyville will call timeout, as they'll try to put on full court pressure again. So it's kind of now or never for Shelbyville. They're going to have to foul and then immediately get a 3-pointer and then foul and immediately repeat the process over and over again.
Absolutely. I mean, definitely desperation time from the Shelbyville, not only offense, it's just the whole team. I mean, desperation time to the maximum.
And right now for the Warriors, this is where all the free throws in the offseason really pay off.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, they haven't made all of them. Definitely haven't made all of them, but made the ones, and it's counted. You know what I'm saying? They've counted, and it's better than not making any. Let's just put it that way.
So the Warriors still in the huddle. Shelbyville back out on the floor. Warriors trying to put their quickest and best free throw shooting lineup on the floor right now. And that consists of Banwaite, McLaughlin, Stubbe, Gillespie, and Edwards. Inbound to Banwaite. They're going to have to foul him again. This time it's Badgley. And we apologize. We're not displaying the foul count on the scoreboard tonight for some reason. But Banwaite heads to the line for the 3rd time this quarter nonetheless. Shelbyville continues to play the substitution game here late. And Banwaite, cool as ice from the free throw line. 6 for 6 here in the 4th quarter.
Seems as if he's lived on this free throw line in the 4th quarter here.
Nicholson to Brinkman. Shelbyville in desperate need of a 3. Nicholson drives in, kicks out. Badgley again. No good off back iron. This one goes out of bounds off of Brinkman. And the Warriors will take over. McLaughlin checking in for Coons. And simultaneously, it's Brock Kuhn checking in for Brinkman. And Kuhn will try to foul Banwait. Banwait evades. Badgley trying to foul him now. He evades again, and now a foul on Stubbe. So great play there by Banwait, the 57% free throw shooter, to get the ball into the hands of Stubbe.
Banwait's been shooting lights out today, though, from the line.
Stubbe good from the line again. Stubbe continuing his streak from the line. Lead up to 12 for the Warriors. Brinkman in the wing for Shelbyville. Puts up a three, no good off the back of the rim. Stubbe tries to save it, but it will stay with Shelbyville.
The threes have not been their friend the whole game. Really no one's friend. Whiteland hasn't been shooting lights out either.
Yeah, hence the low score. If the threes were falling, would probably be in the 80s right now.
Absolutely. Still a pretty high-scoring game, though, for threes not going anyone's way.
I'd call it mediocre for both these teams' pace of play. Great inbound to Nicholson. They get to 2. Cut the deficit to 10. And Banwait will be fouled off the inbound. 27 seconds left to go. And at this point, you're down 10. Less than a minute, way less than a minute, less than half a minute. And Shelbyville still fouling to prolong this competition. Banwait again lights out here in this fourth quarter from the charity stripe. Make that 8 for 8 for Jazz Banwait. So Coons will check back in for the Warriors. Claxton with it now, 25 seconds to go. Claxton trapped in the corner. They'll call a push right there. That's going to be on Ethan Edwards. So in a drastic change of events, Shelbyville heads to the line here in this fourth quarter. And Claxton no good on that try. He'll have one more. No good there. 0 for 2 for Caden Claxton. And Shelbyville will be forced to foul Edwards, but they don't. And now Banwait's going to run away with it, and McLaughlin's going to hold for the final 15 seconds there. So the Warriors walk away, still undefeated in the Glenny this season, as they get a 65-53 win over the Shelbyville Golden Bears. Connor, tell me how they do it.
Man, I mean, at the end of the day, it all comes down to how well they passed, and not only the assists, but the rebounds. I mean, the boards that these guys were getting all day, left and right, like it was handed to them. They had many points also off the rebounds, and Shelbyville just didn't have that. They didn't have that intensity. I mean, they had the right effort, they had the right energy, but at the end of the day, whoever wins doesn't have the right effort, whoever wins doesn't have the right energy, whoever wins plays the best, and Whiteland played the best.
So for Shelbyville, they fall victim to their first defeat on the year. They have Greenwood on Tuesday at home, looking to bounce back. For the Warriors, they're now 3-2, over 500 here in the regular season. However, they travel to Center Grove on Friday. That's going to be a tough test in Center Grove. So
possibly the toughest test.
Yeah, possibly the toughest test they'll have all year, and they'll probably see them again in the Johnson County tournament. So with that, that will wrap up this broadcast for our entire broadcast crew. For Connor Bishop along my side, I'm Jayden Collins. We thank you for watching, and we wish you good night.